So hello and welcome to the channel, and welcome to a new series that I am starting called Zillow Talk. Kind of like Pillow Talk, but for Zillow. I guess you could say I'm a little bit passionate about real estate. I am a real estate agent here in New York City. If you are new to this channel, my name is Ashton. So for this series, what I will be doing will be scrolling through Zillow, StreetEasy. If you live in New York, you know what StreetEasy is. Basically, it's the exact same thing as Zillow, but for New York City specifically. Yeah, I mean, I'm passionate about real estate, so it's always interesting to see what's out there. And I've been following this one Reddit thread called Zillow Gone Wild. So I figured why not start a series on here, just chatting about some of the most ridiculous listings that are out there, whether they're extremely expensive, whether they're just really poorly staged, which I see all the time, unfortunately, or just flat out weird. With that being said, let's just jump right in. It's crazy to see like what 12.5 million can get you in Alabama versus what you can get here in the city. I mean, you can get a really pretty apartment in the city, but this is like a whole nother level. So let's take a look at some of these photos. But oh my God, look at that. How many deer do you think they killed and put in here? There's like at least 50 right there, 50 on this chandelier. I would have to guess that they like to hunt. Pretty cool kitchen. It's kind of like an open kitchen, nice range. Whoa, look at this sink. Is that, no, that's not wood. Holy shit. I mean, I don't know. I guess if you're in Alabama, this might appeal to you as a buyer, but if I were an agent going into this, I'd be like, listen, there's a lot of dead animals in here. We might need to tone it down a little bit, but I guess you gotta speak to the buyer you're trying to attract, I guess. This bear, is that zebra? That's gotta be fake. Are you even allowed to kill a zebra? I mean, it's kind of a cool house. I mean, I guess if you love hunting, ooh, movie theater. I mean, now that the Apple Vision Pro came out, do you really need one? I wonder if houses that have movie theaters in them now, I mean, I guess you can never take away from having a movie theater and watching it with your family. That's pretty sick. But with the Apple Vision Pro, all I gotta do is put it on my head and I have the theater right there in front of me. The outside, the exterior of the house is actually pretty nice. I like the brick, and this is actually really nice too. Again, with the deer antlers. These people love to hunt. I wonder if they like own a hunting club or something, because for one, to have this much money, you're doing something down there. You got your own pond. Oh. There you have it. This must be the son of the owner. Clearly, you can fish in this lake. I mean, there's no better listing photo than that. Oh, there's some deer. Clearly, you can probably hunt on this property. Maybe this is like a big hunting ground. Let's just move on to the next one. That was decent though. $12.5 million, not bad. 14,000 square feet. It's a big ass house. This is in Arkansas for $1.75 million for 5,800 square feet. Let's check it out. So it looks like a nice plot of land. Oof. It's like a mint green. It reminds me of like the mint ice cream that you would buy, which I hate. That is a very specific taste. Oh wait, it gets even crazier. You have orange upstairs. There's like a light blue or teal, and is that the kitchen? Oh, another color. Oh, even in the pantry they have the light blue. They really did it up for this one. There's a lot going on. A urinal? Oh my God. I don't know if that's weird or like kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. You gotta be honest. To have a urinal, for a guy at least. Girls, you're probably like, that'd be disgusting. I'm not cleaning that. But for a guy, I mean, who wouldn't love to have a urinal in the bathroom? If I was the agent, that'd be the biggest selling point of this house. You gotta take away from all the paint colors somehow, I guess. Another movie room, a sauna, a gym. That's what's great about like some of these big houses, which you don't have here in New York, is the fact that like you can have a gym in your house. I can't wait for that one day. All right, we need to take a second to discuss this photo. We have a bedroom, looks normal, but there's a tripod set up in the bedroom and it looks like it's facing the bed. Do we want to know what that's for? I mean, if I would have taken these photos, I probably would have removed that. To each their own. Maybe they have an OnlyFans. They got to pay for this house somehow. All right, next. Of course it's in Florida. Are you kidding me? Where else would you find a house that is a boat? For $580,000. Sounds like a steal. Look how they like painted the concrete blue. So it's like it's the water. It doesn't get much more Florida than this. I'm from Florida, so I can shit on Florida if I want to. Either Captain Jack Sparrow lives here or Popeye does. One of the two. It literally looks like you're walking down into the water from the boat. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Is that the TV? Is that a seat? Maybe that's where you have to sit to watch the TV. Guys, I don't know what is going on here. Oh, there's the TV and the seat. Is this a kitchen? The dining table? And there's a stage if you want to perform for any of your guests on the ship or gather your crew and give a speech. Is that the bathroom? You got a porthole there. Is that a bed that maybe pulls down? Nice little sink. Oh, there you go. Now you can steer your home. Now, the cool thing about this home, which maybe they mentioned in the description, is that you can go on the water if you want to and steer this ship and live happily forever after on the open seas. Just kidding, I don't know if that's true. You gotta protect the house, got a canyon there. Could you imagine growing up in this house and going to school and asking your friend to come over? They come over and they're like expecting a regular normal house, and they show up to a pirate ship. And you're just like, this is my home. Do you wanna go shoot the cannon or steer the ship? So what is this? This is in Utah, $5.99. It looks pretty normal from the outside. I tried not looking at many of these photos before I pulled them up because I kind of just wanted to be surprised by them. And it looks like a normal house. I'm not the biggest fan. Oh, it's not popcorn ceiling. I thought it was popcorn. Hey, I live in New York. I like the exposed brick. And the archway has got some character. This is pre-war details, people. That's not carpet in the kitchen, is it? God, I hope not. I mean, look, there's some great opportunity here. I guess there's some fixer. Wait a second. Is that a swimming pool outside the kitchen? Hold on. Wait a second. I don't even care about these. You can't just tease us with that swimming pool out that window and then not show it. All right, I think we're getting closer. Game room. I see it out there. It's oh, what the hell is this? This is in your house, and you have a basketball hoop back there and a slide. This is in Utah. I guess it snows a lot in Utah, so maybe that's why it's inside. But this is like actually part of the house. And there's a rope here. You see the rope so you can swing from it? Honestly, it's weird, but it's fucking cool. Imagine, I know, talking about bringing your friends home from school when you're younger to that ship house that looks like a pirate ship, but imagine bringing your friends home to this. They think it's just a normal house on the outside. They walk in and you bring them to this. You're the coolest kid, hands down. You can be swinging from the rope, jumping off the diving board. You could be shooting hoops. I mean, it's kind of cool. I feel like if it was updated a little bit more, it could be really cool. I like how they tried to make it nice with the turf. I mean, these guys, when they probably built this, which was, who knows, back in like the 70s or 80s, it looks like, they were definitely living ahead of their time, and they were probably the coolest house on the block. But it is strange. I don't want to know where these stairs go. That doesn't seem right. Let's see what this one's about. This is in Kansas City, Missouri. So shout out Kansas City Chiefs on the Super Bowl. 500,000, 4,700 square feet. It actually is kind of cute on the outside. Oh, here we go again. What's up with people in their ship steering wheels, or what are they called? But I don't understand the point of having that right there in your room. It looked a lot better on the outside than it does on the inside. Oh, there we go. I mean, it's kind of cool. I feel like this would be cool if it was in that ship house, because it looks actually kind of nice, but it doesn't make any sense for this house whatsoever. Nice. That's a solid bedroom. What is that, like a king size bed? Okay, whoa. We need to take a second here and look at this bathroom. Okay, so it looks like a normal bathroom, right? You know, your sink, your toilet, your shower. But then you go to this next image, and there's like this is a balcony that looks down into the bathroom. That's so weird. Why would you have a balcony that overlooks into the bathroom? You could like sneak up on someone while they're showering. It would be perfect if you were planning a prank on somebody and they're in the shower, you know, like you used to get cold water and dump it on them. This is the perfect house to do that. I don't know what the hell is going on here. That table is way too small for that room. What goes on in here? I don't think I even want to know. I think if someone showed me this house and I walked into this room, obviously, hopefully it's storage, but a part of me would be like, can I have this inspected to see if anyone has been held captive in here? Because this does not seem right. And those tiny stairs. Guys, there are some weird houses out here. All right, let's see. Texas, $3.7 million. This house is already freaking me out a little bit. Listen, being from Florida, knowing about houses on the water, especially during hurricanes. It sounds like an absolute nightmare. So the fact that this one is literally just sitting on the water is a little sketchy. Like, what happens if the tide rises a lot? I guess it's a lake. Do tides really rise that much in a lake? I mean, it's pretty. You have your own little private beach, which is pretty sick. For $3.7 million, life in Texas seems good. I will say, every time I see houses in Texas, I'm like, I think I wouldn't mind living there one day, but then I guess there's nothing really around you unless you live in like the big cities. This is actually kind of pretty. I don't mind this house. I'm just a little, I would just be so sketched out about living on the water. Another theater. People love their theaters. People who have money like movie theaters, which do they really even have time to sit in them, or is it just something cool to have? That's pretty sick. It's like a club for your boats. This is in Plattsburgh. Ooh, New York. Here we go. This reminds me of like, remember that movie? Did you guys watch that movie as a kid? Like Monster House, I think it was called. That's what this reminds me of. It definitely looks haunted. Is this a parking lot? Was this like a church or something? Yeah, this is haunted. This is definitely haunted. I just feel like there's probably ghosts walking around this room just waiting for the next buyer to scare the shit out of them. It definitely has that old pre-war charm, and I feel like if someone came in and renovated it, it would be really pretty. Even the stained glass is really pretty. It's kind of a pretty house. I mean, you just have to be okay with dealing with the ghost, I guess. This actually looks kind of, I mean, besides the purple, I'm not a big fan of my house being the color of Barney. It's kind of nice. Where is this at again? Oh, it's in Connecticut. Typical. It looks like a Connecticut house. It's actually got a nice yard. That looks like a part of the house I don't want to go into. The backyard's interesting, but nice. They did a really nice job with the exterior and the landscaping. What's up with the blue drapes? Okay, that just really kind of threw me off, and the ceiling is all jacked up. Holy shit. I feel like, what is this, like 1920? Can they even reach these pans up here? It's actually really, it would be so pretty. This actually has so much potential with the exposed beams and everything. And then you have this. This does not look like it is part of the same house. It's like they renovated the bedroom and they're like, listen, let's just renovate this bedroom, not even put anything in it. Let's just look at it and have it sit there. Wait, is this another kitchen? What kind of fireplace is that? And this bathroom's updated. Maybe they updated like the upstairs and they just haven't made it to the downstairs yet. That's what it seems like. Is that a fucking tree? This is actually a really cool hangout spot. I feel like if I were a teenager living in this house, I'd be hanging out here up like all the time. My parents would not be able to find me. Again, like renovating this place and updating it would be sick. And then there's like 3 kitchens in this house. This is like a whole nother apartment on the upstairs. This is actually really cool for only $3.99 in Connecticut. All right, last one for now. This looks like I just pulled up to a Marriott. Is this really a house? $785,000. This is in Louisiana, Alexandria. That's actually kind of cool. Double height ceilings. What are those, like 15 feet high? Maybe taller, honestly. I wasn't expecting that on the inside. This looks like a hotel pool. This is a hotel. There's like different balconies. Are we sure this wasn't a hotel at one point? Weird kitchen, a round kitchen. I think what really makes this feel like a motel is the roof. Look, like if that doesn't remind you of a motel, like the flat roof, slightly angled like side roof, I don't even know what you call that. And then the pool outside like that, it just looks, here's your big parking lot. Well, I mean, I guess if you're having a lot of guests over, you can basically just say, hey, yeah, I have a hotel for you to stay at. Because that's basically what this is, with your little private balconies for each room, common hot tub. Well, that was fun. I feel like a lot of people enjoy looking at houses and apartments online, primarily ones that we probably can't afford, because trust me, I do the same thing all the time. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of them, this is probably, look, I'm figuring out how to do all of this, and these will get better over time. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will see you guys in the next one.